March 13th, 2014. What you're looking at is an email that was sent with a direct quote from Wall Street Journal. And this is a follow-up on the previous video that I made. And this one will be linked in the details of that video, and that video will be linked in the details of this one, and all articles and quotes used will be also hyperlinked in there. Let's go back first to last video, which was about sources warning the Malaysia 370 stealth EMP attacked, and investigators were actively pursuing a diversion plan. And that came from an email from somebody that was considered a trusted source, saying there's a strong possibility, according to retired U.S. military officers, that missing Malaysian 370 was prepared to be used as an EMP stealth weapon. Now, a lot of people think this is all one big conspiracy theory, but as we can see from the quoted segment of the Wall Street Journal, it was sent in my email, which is what you're looking to. U.S. counterterrorism officials are pursuing the possibility that a pilot or someone else on board the plane may have diverted it to an undisclosed location after intentionally turning off the jetliner's transponders to avoid radar detection, according to one person tracking the probe. The investigation remains fluid, and it isn't clear whether investigators have evidence indicating possible terrorism or espionage. So far, the U.S. national security officials have said nothing specifically points toward terrorism, though they haven't ruled it out. Now here's the kicker. The huge uncertainty about where the plane was headed and why it continued flying for so long. It continued flying for 4 to 5 hours earlier in that Wall Street Journal report, it said, without working transponders, has raised theories among investigators that the aircraft may have been commandeered for a reason that appears unclear to U.S. authorities. Some of those theories have been laid out to national security officials and senior personnel from various U.S. agencies, according to one person familiar with the matter. At one briefing, according to this person, officials were told investigators are actively pursuing the notion the plane was diverted with the intention of using it later for another purpose. As of Wednesday, it remained unclear whether the plane reached an alternate destination or if it ultimately crashed, potentially hundreds of miles from where the international search effort has been focused. So now we go back to an article that was written by Deborah Dupree, and that was on March 9th when this first happened, where it was reported 20 passengers were involved in cutting-edge electronic technology used for defense purposes, including electronic warfare, such as weapons that can cloak or make planes invisible, appearing to vanish. If this is the case with the missing jet, the event points to terrorism. Points to terrorism, or it points to these 20 passengers and that cutting-edge electronic technology actually working, because the plane did vanish. So you have to think of that also. The mystery here continues. I don't think it's simply because it was missing, but with all of these sources, and now even the Wall Street Journal and other prominent MSM sources admitting that there are investigations going on as to whether the plane was diverted to use it for another purpose. What could that purpose be? It could be an attack on the United States of America. And right now, who are we in the biggest public battle with? Russia. If America was attacked, who would be blamed? Russia. Or, hey, Obama wanted to start a war with Syria. He could blame the Syrian Electronic Army, which many believe is truly an arm of the U.S. government, so that they can prepare for a false flag. There are a lot of mysteries going on with this plane, and they're not all just from conspiracy theorists. We're talking national news is reporting these investigations. So when you automatically wave something off and say, oh, this can't be, well, not only can it be, there's a good possibility, especially since this technology is vanishing a plane. That technology is being worked on right now, and all of a sudden we have a plane that vanished. Anyone who doesn't think that's a little hinky isn't using their brain. Their head is, well, we'll say in the sand and leave it at that. Have a good day.